Coming up.
And every month that we were together, up until the year of our anniversary, he had gotten me gifts every month that we were together.
Now, did you do what most women do and file it in the file, though? Because, you know, we file it in the file.
I would have gave you the money if you didn't sleep with my brother.
Sell it to me right now.
I ain't selling you nothing.
Ms. Morris, what kind of trip was this and what was it for?
This was our 1-year anniversary trip. I booked it as a gift to him, but for our anniversary, to celebrate our 1-year anniversary.
Where was the trip?
Palm Springs for the weekend.
I love that.
Yes.
So you booked the hotel or you booked airfare and hotel?
I booked just the hotel.
All right. What happens?
After I booked the trip, Mike comes to me to let me know that he's been really tied up with work. He's very frustrated. He has a project that he has to do that's going to not allow him to go on to the trip with me. So I'm not understanding. I'm like, okay, well, it's our 1-year anniversary, but I understood that he had to work. So I allowed that to take place. And for that weekend, I didn't hear from him at all.
So you book a whole trip.
I book a whole trip.
For the anniversary.
Yes.
And then he decides, I can't really make it because I'm just really busy with work. He's got a lot of excuses why he can't go.
Says he has a work project.
A work project.
A work project, yes.
And so did you call and try to get your money back?
So the thing about that, I do have the confirmation, the receipt. It was non-refundable.
Let me see that, please. So you booked one of those last minute deals or using one of those travel services.
Correct.
Where you get a better deal.
Yes, it was a luxury hotel, but it was 40% off. So
right.
I confirmed with him first. That's also there as well. Texting him, letting him know that I was going to be booking the hotel. I had to put my money up right away. They did indicate it was non-refundable.
I know you're stressed at work. I love you. I'm thinking of you. Call me back.
This is the weekend when he was not responding to me during our anniversary.
Do you have any text messages where you agree that I'm going to get this trip and we're going to go?
There is a message for that. I'm sure he has it.
Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
I can give my evidence. I do have evidence of that.
I'd like to see it. And I want to ask you, Mr. Daniel, so
yes,
you were in a relationship with Ms. Morris for a year?
Yes, ma'am.
Everything was going well?
Yes, up until about 6 months.
So 6 months in, you start having a problem?
Yes, ma'am.
But why was she booking a year anniversary trip at 6 months and you already had a problem?
It was her choice.
What was the problem?
I started falling out of love.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
So you weren't really feeling her that much anymore?
I was not.
Did you tell her?
I tried to. She just wasn't listening.
How did you try? How hard did you try?
Before the 1-year anniversary, when she was going to book it, I tried to let her know, like, hey, I feel like everything that we're doing right now, it might not work out. She just wasn't hearing it. She was so excited for this event just because, you know, she had
So you had told her in the 6 months prior when you were feeling it, but right before she was about to spend her money, you were like, hey, I don't really think this is working out that well. Don't book the trip.
I didn't tell her in the first 6 months.
He never told me not to book the trip.
I was falling out in the first 6 months, but I never said anything because I was worried that I was going to break her heart.
He confirmed me booking the trip. He never told me.
I tried to explain to her.
No, you never said.
Hey, babe, I found this amazing hotel deal in Palm Springs the weekend of our 1-year anniversary. We should go. You right. That sounds great. And then you say, yay, my gift, baby, meaning you're going to pay for it.
Confirmed.
Confirming it's a
for
gift.
an anniversary gift for you all.
Us.
And you say, that sounds great. I don't know why you passed this evidence up.
It's showing that she confirmed this as a gift. I have no legal
So
obligation to give
you
the money.
passed it up to say it's my gift.
Correct.
Because you want to make sure the court knows that she said it was a gift.
Yes, ma'am.
And you don't owe anything for it.
Yes, ma'am.
But you also, in the process, saw that you said sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is, sounds great, you said it, and then afterwards you had remorse. Like, I shouldn't really have even said that because I'm really not feeling her anymore. When I see her in person, I'm going to kind of tell her, hey, I don't think we should go. Do you remember him trying to tell you, Ms. Morris, hey, babe, I don't know about this 1-year trip?
Nope.
What do you
one
remember?
time. I do recall, I just want to mention that a month before the vacation, my girlfriend did reach out to me and she told me that she might have seen Mike at the bar with another girl. I reached out to him and asked him about it and he swore up and down that it wasn't him. I never suspected anything of him, so I didn't think that he was a player type. I just chalked it up and like, she just probably identity, she thought it was someone else. She thought it wasn't, you know.
You just blew it off.
I just blew it off.
He hadn't given you any reason to suspect.
No reason at all. And every month that we were together, up until the year of our anniversary, he had gotten me gifts every month that we were together.
Now, did you do what most women do and file it in the file, though? Because, you know, we file it in the file.
I filed it in the file.
We might not address it. We might not make the recipe, but we definitely put it in the file.
It was in the file once that weekend came and I wasn't hearing from him.
And he sent you flowers? Because I see a text there where it's like, I know you're crazy at work. Call me back. Where are you? It's our anniversary, Mike. So it's the anniversary and now he's gone ghost.
Correct.
But then you say, oh my God, I just got the flowers. Thank you so much.
So after not hearing from him for that weekend, I'm worried. Sunday comes and I receive the flower saying, happy anniversary, my love, which is what you see there in the picture. And after 2 hours, a florist calls me and wanted to confirm another delivery for me to receive flowers. Again, I confirmed.
So there were 2 flowers.
There was 2 flower deliveries.
Were you suspicious then?
I was suspicious then.
So did you address it with Mr. Daniels?
I called the hotel first And that's when they let me know that he had checked into the hotel.
You had checked into the hotel.
Yes, ma'am.
They said, oh, you guys checked in.
Mr. Daniels,
We delivered your flowers to your
I thought
room.
you told Ms. Morris you can't go because you had issues at work.
I lied. I took somebody else to the hotel.
You took somebody else to the hotel she paid for you all to go to for your anniversary?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, no one else was going to use it. It was a gift.
What do you mean nobody was going to use it? You were supposed to use it with her.
Yeah, but we didn't end up going.
Why would I fund you cheating?
The hotel was non-refundable.
How did you even check in? Your name wasn't on the reservation.
I did put his name on the reservation.
Both our
Your
names were on the
Lord.
reservation.
I did put his name on the reservation.
So they took her as Miss Morris.
So you just took somebody else and you have no remorse.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Mr. Daniels, is there anything that you could offer up that would explain to this court why you would treat this woman this way?
There's one last thing that she forgot to mention. Shortly after that event, about a couple weeks prior,
Shortly after?
I went on Instagram, and on my brother's close friends, I saw a picture of them together. Come to find out, she slept with my brother after that.
Somehow I'm not real mad. Are you sure? I mean, normally,
Tit for tat.
I might say don't do that. But after this, I'm kind of like,
I truly did love her, though. I really did. It was hard for me to relate how I was feeling when I started falling in love
gotta
with her.
work
She
on your
expected way
communication.
too much in the relationship. She wanted this.
all right, this is actually messy. I was being silly, but I wasn't that mad. I mean, that's not the way you handle it, trust me. But I can understand that when you're that frustrated, you feel that embarrassed, humiliated, betrayed, sometimes we are prompted to do ridiculous things. And no, sleeping with his brother probably isn't the best thing to do because, honey, he sure enough in this world ain't showing up as a stand-up man. So I wouldn't even test it out with nobody with similar DNA. And I'm not saying that to be mean, I'm just being honest. So with that said, Mr. Daniels, you keep wanting to lie on the fact that this was a gift, and gifts require delivery, right? It requires you to have the intention to give a gift and to deliver it. In your point of mind, when she put your name on that room, she had delivered that gift. But
Yes.
what we know from her intention, it was not to give you a hotel room to go relax by yourself. It wasn't for you to have a hotel room because you were needing time to think about your life or meditate or get away from your stressful job. It is clear, and the intention was for her to purchase a hotel room for the both of you to use for your anniversary. You did not use it for your anniversary. You then went and used it to take another girl. That is wrong as the day is long. I don't know how in the world you ever thought you were going to be able to pull that off, and a woman just fall for that. But this woman, as in Judge Lauren Lake, don't play that. For that reason, judgment for the plaintiff for $853.44. Ms. Morris, you dodged a bullet, honey. Sometimes in our biggest moments of trauma, there is a silent triumph because you know what you're dealing with now, and you cannot deal with that anymore. You can get someone who will do better by you. I can see you were a woman and you were in love. This time, you learned your lesson before you could ever get on the vacation.
You're right.
Sad, but ultimately, it's the best thing for you. All right? Court is adjourned.
All rise.
I did not see that coming. In the preview it said that she slept with his brother and whatnot, but I did not see him going to the hotel with another woman. She paid for it. The girlfriend paid for it, and he was basically lying to her for almost a year because he said he fell out of love with her, but he's still buying her gifts. This is what the problem is with modern day men. Sorry, I am one of them. I can say it. Modern day men don't know how to communicate their feelings. All of this would have been avoided if he was just very honest and upfront about his feelings from the beginning. Then she wouldn't have ever even spent this money. He would have never been put in a position to cheat. It's just crazy to me. If you want to be with other people, then be with other people. You know what I mean? Don't hurt someone else. He said he was afraid of hurting her feelings by bringing up his feelings, but he ended up hurting her way worse in the end. What do you guys think about the judgment? Do you think it was too much, too little, or just right? I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know. Love ya.